Hey everyone, it's Chris with Artifact. You're watching part of a video series that I'm putting together where we take a look at pieces from my personal collection that I've used as design inspiration over the years with Artifact and other projects. These could be military items, they could be vintage apparel, they can be ephemera, they can be basically anything that tickles my fancy. But let's take a look at what we're going to talk about today. It's in this bag right here. What is this? Is it a windbreaker? Yes. But it's probably the coolest windbreaker that I'll ever own in my life. So what this is a MACV-SOG recon team leader windbreaker, and it's a first pattern. These were awarded to them as a status piece, and later on you would see them worn more as a camp jacket. They would festoon them with their shell bursts, their direct embroidery, really cool camp patches that were pretty colorful and in many ways. But this one is unique because it's a first pattern, and initially these were issued to them or given with the intent of being worn over the fence. And you'll see photo documentation of them actually wearing them on reconnaissance missions in denied areas. These were procured by Ben Baker of CISO, Counterinsurgency Supply Office off of Okinawa. They were tasked with producing what was called sterile equipment, items that could not be traced back to the United States because our special forces that were operating in these denied areas, they weren't supposed to be affiliated with our military. It was against the rules to be playing over the fence like that. And so let's take a look at some of the features here. This one is a pullover style. It's got these, pretty typical snaps that you'll see on a lot of the Vietnamese or Okinawa-made stuff. They're not your YKK snap. They're kind of a different breed. They're kind of goofy, and they got like kind of plasticky enamel covering. And then real close here, this is that telltale CISO tag. It's just just kind of this like vague little size tag with a red M to denote medium that's put out on this like cheesecloth. And then other little details here. So you've got your cuff, your pleated cuff, same button here. These little sewn pockets, a draw cord where the looks like the little grommet had pulled out from here. And then the cool feature on this is inside you've got your little stowaway pouch, which is a unique feature for a windbreaker of this era. And what it was used for initially was to stow the detachable hood, which is almost never with these. This one's pretty cool in the sense that it has this one still. Oh, look at it again. Look at that, you got your little CISO tag with the medium on there as well. And I'm sure, there's been numerous Foot Lockers that have been gone through, and then you see this little hood in here and you don't think anything of it, and then it gets passed over. So this has been, a centerpiece of my collection. I've collected Special Forces and SOG for years, and this is one of those bucket list items that any collector wants if that's one of their collecting focuses. And I purchased this piece. I purchased this piece in the 1990s from SOG historian Jason Hardy, back when we were much younger men. I think I got it from him, maybe the Kansas City military show or something like that, back when we used to go to shows. And Jason Hardy, he is the authority on MACV-SOG. He's authored many books, and I can tell you personally, looking at his collection is like staring directly at the sun. It's so powerful and so overwhelming that you're like, how does one man own all these pieces? And so, it's always nice to get a piece from him because he's done all that legwork. He has met with the veterans. He has found provenance. This one sadly does not have any tie to a veteran. It's undocumented. I mean, it's legit, it is what it is, but there just wasn't any provenance, which was partly why I was able to get it from him back in the day, so that I could have an example in my collection. And but definitely a cool piece. So if you want to see more, like, subscribe, make a comment in the comments. You want to see more stuff, let me know. Thanks for watching.